Hey guys, thanks for being here. Metabolic health installment one. So we're going to talk about metabolism, what it is, metabolic health, metabolic dysfunction. And I encourage you to think of these things not as binary conditions, either having metabolic disease or not, but rather as a continuum. So metabolic health exists on a spectrum here. And talking about metabolism, metabolism is the process of taking in and breaking down energy or nutrients so we can use them in the body. When we're metabolically healthy, all that energy goes where it's needed. When we have metabolic dysfunction, it starts to go into places where it's not needed. When we have metabolic disease or metabolic syndrome, it goes to places where it becomes harmful and starts driving a cycle that will then produce type 2 diabetes. And now why we care about type 2 diabetes and metabolic health in general is that it's a major driver in the big killers: heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, or neurodegenerative disease. So being anywhere on this spectrum of metabolic dysfunction into disease increases your risks of developing these conditions. So we all know that type 2 diabetes is characterized by increased glucose in the blood or blood sugar. And the way it's diagnosed is through something called HbA1c, which is essentially just a 3-month average of your blood sugar. Because your average blood sugar over the course of 3 months. So your doctor wants to see it below 5.7%. And when we increase 6 to 6.4, your doctor would tell you you got pre-diabetes. Above 6.5, now you're type 2 diabetic. And now we start intervening with medications and stuff. But the sad part is, prior to that, up to a decade before that, this disease process has been progressing and can be intervened at any point, reversed and improved. So just a note on prevalence of type 2 diabetes: 1940, 1 in 400 people had diabetes. 1970, 1 in 50. 2022, 1 in 10 people has type 2 diabetes. And even scarier than that to me is 30% of Canadians have pre-diabetes, which means 30%, 1 in 3 people almost, are on their way to diabetes. So major problem. Not only is it increasing in number, but the age in which it occurs is getting younger and younger. So younger and younger people are developing this. So understanding this is thinking about fuel partitioning. So it's where the body is putting in calories that we're taking in, and how that goes wrong is key to understanding metabolic health.